Guys, the M2 is finally properly summer ready. Everything that I really wanted to do to kind of get this car cleaned up for the springtime and for the summertime is finally finished. So now on this day where I'm recording in like 95-degree weather, I'm in my tank top, I got my shorts on, it's blistering hot out, I'm gonna probably sunburn out here. I could talk about everything that's been done on my BMW M2 to kind of get it ready for the summer, just to give you guys a bit of an update on all the things that I said I was gonna fix and that busted windshield that I ended up breaking. So let me turn the camera around and give you guys some updates on the M2. So here she is in all her beauty. Now, there were a lot of things that I really wanted to do on this car. Well, I say a lot, it's really not all that much, but there were some big key things that I wanted to do for the springtime and for the summer. So the first thing is a detail. So as you can see, this car is very shiny, very clean, looks really good. You can see the wheels just look real nice, real beautiful. But the big thing is this area right here. So the first thing that I really wanted to do was, if you watched my video around the springtime, I actually had a big crack in the window. And I ended up getting that fixed, and that's when my sound system started to fail. The subwoofer under the seat ended up giving out. Good news is it fixed itself. So I don't know if it was just the humidity or what, but it seems to be okay for now. I suspect I'm probably still going to have to replace the subwoofers at some point in the near future, but for now they're working, so I'm gonna leave them be. The audio is still good, no need to make any changes there, but the windshield was replaced. The annoying and unfortunate part, guys, is this right here. The windshield cowl, the rubber piece that runs along the bottom here. You can see now, look at it, it's really nice, really clean, really beautiful. It's not cracked anymore. It looks how it's supposed to look. Now, I tried to DIY this and I ended up cracking the windshield right over there, because the wipers, you have to kind of lift up and out and remove them, and there's a tool that you use, but I figured, nah, I don't need the tool, I'll just brute force it, and I ended up brute forcing myself to a $1,000 repair bill on another windshield. So yeah, that's been a fun time. But I got a new windshield, so that's fixed, that's fixed. So really everything on the car is fixed. I just got an oil change last week on this thing. So let me kind of do a quick walk around, I guess, of the car. I mean, everything just looks so good on it. Like, just take a look at it. It looks so clean in the sunlight, guys. I love it. The back, everything looks good. And everything on this side is fine, except for the little specks of bird crap everywhere. But aside from that, everything looks good on this car. Like, this car is finally like ready to drive for the summer. Now, don't get me wrong, guys, I've been enjoying this car very thoroughly this whole time, like through spring, through summer, even with the cracked windshield, I've really been enjoying the car. So don't get me wrong there, but now I feel like it's properly ready to actually be enjoyed. Like, you're not driving around thinking, oh man, I have to fix this, I have to fix that. I could just drive it and that's it. I could just drive it and enjoy it. I could park it, I could have a cigar outside the coffee shop while looking at it, and everything is finally complete. Now, with that said, let me point out one thing here on the interior. Actually, two things in the interior. I almost completely forgot about this bad boy. The screen, guys. Look at this. I've been driving with that bubbling, ugly screen for like almost 2 years now, and it's been getting worse and worse and worse, and I finally got a new one. That alone, I think, deserves a like right there, because if you look at like any of my pictures of my car, the car looks good in like every single angle, every photo. The car looks good, except when you actually look at the inside and like everything's nice. You got the carbon, you got the Alcantara, everything is beautiful, and then you got this bubbly screen here that just sticks out so much. So that's finally been done, that's finally been replaced, and I'm so thrilled about that. That is probably the favorite thing that I've done. Like the windshield cowl, at least you don't notice it all the time, but this you notice every single time you drive this car. So the fact that this is now finally fixed is fantastic, and I love that. Now, the only other thing that I really kind of want to do on this car, and it's unfortunate I stopped the car with the wheel turned, but on this side, I don't know how I could see it from here, but it's very worn up here. A lot of the dye has come off just from age, from constant handling, cleaning it. It just naturally will come off over time. The only way to fix it is either replace it or re-dye it. That's it. You can't use any fancy solution to fix it. It's the dye that has come out. So that is what it is. So I may at some point end up replacing the steering wheel. I'm not sure if I really want to bother with that. It doesn't bother me enough to warrant spending a couple $100s on it. But that's really the only thing left. Like, everything else on this car looks good. The seats look good. The shifter looks good. Screen is fine. Windshield's clear and I can see through it. So really, guys, for all intents and purposes, this car is like fully complete. Like, all the maintenance is up to date on this car, which I'm personally very proud of. I know a lot of people like to skimp out on maintenance on these things, and that's really why BMWs have such a bad reputation, because people buy them, they don't maintain them, they break, and then they cry that they break. If you spend the money to maintain them, they don't break. Ooh. Ooh. I know the camera's pointing at me and not the road, but there's a beautiful silver GT3 that just drove by. Very beautiful. But anyway, the car is pretty much done. So I can actually, like I said, enjoy it. There's nothing else to replace on this car. And I'm very proud of kind of how the car is in terms of its condition. I know when I bought it, there were a few things that needed to be done on this car, like that screen. A couple things came up along the way that I had to repair. It seems like a silly thing to be proud of, but in an era where people don't really maintain their cars all that well, it kind of stands out, I suppose. So that's probably going to be it for this video, guys, as far as just going over a quick update on the BMW M2. Really, it's just a quick update, right? I gave my initial spring update after the winter of things I wanted to fix, and now I fixed all those things. So now we can really start enjoying this car. So with that, let me touch on a couple things that are going to be coming. So the last video I did was talking about how I finally hit 1,000 subscribers, which once again, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. So with that, we're now fully monetized on this channel, which means we're generating revenue. So that revenue that we're generating is now going to be going to another project. So currently, the only project I really have going on is the main channel, but I'm going to be going through a rebrand, which I kind of alluded to, or not really alluded to, I specifically said in the last video that we're going to be rebranding a little bit, and part of that is going to be launching some merch and creating a new website and a store that kind of tells a certain car journey, right? It'll make sense once I release it, but a lot of the funding from YouTube is now going to go into funding that project, which will kind of hopefully come full circle, fund the YouTube, and it'll kind of be a nice cycle. And then over time, I'll be able to upgrade the car, make more videos, make more merch, and it'll just kind of be a fun cycle. So that's roughly the plan that we're going to be doing. That is going to be coming in the near future. I already have the website set up. I have the Instagram pages, the TikToks, everything's pretty much set up and ready to go. I just have to work on finalizing some product designs and finding some suppliers, and that's really going to be it. So I'm really excited for that rebrand, guys. So that's going to be coming in the very near future. So that's pretty much all that's really left for this year. I'm just going to continue making videos on the BMW M2 now that it's fully maintained. Everything's good to go on this car, and I'm going to pretty much put all my focus aside from that into my other project, which again will kind of feed back into this. It'll all tie together in one nice package, and I'm really excited to share that with all of you guys. So that's going to be it for now. Leave me a like if you appreciate the fact that the M2 has finally been fully repaired. Everything is good to go, proper as it should be. Thank you guys so much for watching this one. Subscribe if you want to see more from me. If you can't wait to see that rebrand, see what kind of merch I drop that really applies to the whole car community, subscribe for that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time.